All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, way
My
to
name
fight
is
that
BJ
off. Good job.
Burgess,
Way to
and
stay
I'm the
alive.
Chief
You're
Operating Officer of the USCAA. I'm joined here tonight by fellow National Office staff members, Nate Gertis, our Assistant Director of Championships and Marketing, and working behind the scenes is Vanessa Jackson, our Administrator of Marketing and Events. And we'd like to welcome you to the 2022 United States Collegiate Athletic Association Small College World Series Selection Show for Baseball. During tonight's show, we'll unveil the top teams in USCAA baseball, their seed, and the matchups. Co-hosting tonight's event with me will be Nate Gertis, and I'd like to turn it over to him at this time.
Thank you, BJ. And without further ado, we begin our selections of the 2022 Baseball Small College World Series with the top seed in the 10-team field. The number one overall seed in this year's Small College World Series is the hometown team and three-time defending national champions, Penn State DuBois. They enter the tournament with a 24-10 record and will receive a first-round bye. The Nittany Lions have the second best team batting average in the USCAA, tied for second in home runs with 24, and have the fifth most runs scored. They are led on offense and behind the plate by senior Dan Stauffer, who is second in the USCAA in home runs with 9 and has the fifth highest batting average at 42 on the year. Two other senior leaders for DuBois are Thane Morgan and Trevor Hanna, who have 14 and 22 runs batted in respectively. They are led on the mound by sophomore Taylor Boland, who has 7 wins in 9 starts with a 3.11 ERA to go along with 37 strikeouts. The Nittany Lions are led by head coach Tom Kalari.
The number 2 seed in this year's tournament, from Batavia, Ohio, the University of Cincinnati, Clermont. The Cougars returned to the Small College World Series with a record of 27-17. They are responsible for the most runs scored, second most RBIs, and lead the association in stolen bases by a wide margin. Senior right fielder Peyton Linhart leads UC Clermont on offense with 40 runs batted in, which is good for third in the association, while also batting .393 through 122 at-bats. Another big contributor on offense is junior second baseman Grant Gillespie, who boasts a .362 batting average with 30 RBIs. On the mound, the Cougars have a number of players who can go the distance, but junior reliever Caleb Wesley has gotten them out of a few jams, recording 5 wins in 11 appearances. UC Clermont is led by head coach Keith Bauman.
Securing the number 3 seed in this year's bracket, Penn State Mont Alto from Mont Alto, Pennsylvania. The Nittany Lions posted their second consecutive 20-plus win season on their way to a 24-9 overall record. Ranking in the top 10 in runs scored, RBIs, and batting average, Mont Alto balances it out with their dominance on the mound, sporting the best team ERA in the association with a 3.46 ERA through 239 innings pitched. Leading the way is sophomore Zach Garland, who is tied for first in strikeouts across the association and has 5 wins in 9 starts, as well as a 3.18 earned run average. Offensively, they are led by a pair of seniors in Jared Pine and Hayden Kissel. Pine with a .423 batting average and 23 RBIs, and Kissel with a .306 average and 22 RBIs. Sophomore Brady Bigler has stepped up for the Nittany Lions this season and leads the team with 24 runs batted in. Penn State Mont Alto is led by head coach Sean Kissel.
Coming in at number 4, from Hamilton, Ohio, the Miami Hamilton Harriers. The Harriers come into the tournament with a 21-17 overall record, playing a competitive schedule consisting of both USCAA and NAIA schools. They showcased their power hitting this season, leading the association with 30 home runs, but also consistently putting the ball in play, ranking 3rd in total hits. It's not just the offense that gets it done for Miami Hamilton, as they rank 2nd as a team in strikeouts by pitchers with 266 through 269 innings on the season. At the plate, they are led by junior outfielder Dalton Miller, who leads all USCAA members in both home runs and RBIs, with 10 and 46 respectively. A young team, but hungry to make a statement in DuBois, multiple freshmen will take the mound, including Jack Feth, who has 5 wins on the year, and Matt Peer, who has 4. The Harriers will be led by head coach Daryl Grissom.
Entering the Small College World Series as the number 5 seed from Newport News, Virginia, the Apprentice School. Having another successful regular season, the Builders come to DuBois with a 17-16 record in power hitting. They rank 4th in the USCA in home runs with 23 on the year, as seniors Maxwell Bersham and Braden Lambert have done the bulk of the work with 7 home runs apiece. A new face for the Builders that does a little bit of everything is freshman Camden Weston, who has a .361 batting average, 25 runs scored, and 15 RBIs. On the mound, they are led by senior Logan Mize, who has appeared in 18 of their games and carries a 3.38 ERA through 34 innings. Tied for first in saves across the association is senior Thomas Packer, who has consistently closed out games on his way to 3 saves. The Apprentice School is led by head coach Ben Jones.
And your 6th seed, from Buffalo, New York, the D'Youville University Saints. Making their first appearance at the Small College World Series, they played a tough schedule consisting of NCAA Division II opponents. The Saints rank in the top 10 of the USCAA in both home runs and RBIs, with senior leader George Farad leading the team with 5 homers and 26 RBIs. A trio of sophomores are also big contributors at the plate, as Jeremy Glinsky, Ethan Hammond, and Alex Zimian have all shown consistent production all season long. Freshman left-hander Chris Auclair has had a stellar season for D'Youville, ranking 4th across the association with a 2.48 ERA, and is 3rd in strikeouts with 72 through 58 innings pitched. The Saints are led by head coach Kyle McLean.
And the 7th seed in this year's national tournament, Bucks County Community College from Newtown, Pennsylvania. Traveling to DuBois with a 28-19-1 overall record, the Centurions have been tested by a tough schedule but prevailed to win the Eastern State Athletic Conference Championship. One of the most productive offenses in the association, Bucks ranks 1st in hits, 2nd in runs scored, and 3rd in RBIs. Freshman outfielder Dalton Turner has made an immediate impact at the plate with 36 RBIs, 40 runs, and a .385 batting average through 130 at-bats. 3 other freshmen in Corey DeMario, Brian Comer, and Josh McGee have contributed to that production as well. Bucks also has one of the best pitchers in the USCAA this season in freshman Jordan Cesar, who leads all pitchers in strikeouts with 73 and carries the 2nd lowest earned run average at 2.02. The Centurions are led by head coach CJ Brancato.
The 8th spot in the 2022 Small College World Series belongs to the Seawolves of Southern Maine Community College. Traveling to DuBois from South Portland, Maine, the Seawolves enter the tournament with a 24-11 record. A high-scoring offense, recording the most RBIs in the USCAA with 293, Southern Maine is not afraid to swing the bat. They also have the 4th best batting average as a team and the 3rd most steals. Junior Justin Colon has been leading the way with 41 RBIs, 5 homers, and 35 steals, which is good for 2nd most in the association. Freshmen Anthony Sayers and Sam Kablinski are responsible for 37 and 34 RBIs respectively. Recording the 2nd most wins by USCAA pitchers, freshman Callan Marum has 6 wins and 7 starts and a 3.71 earned run average. Southern Maine is led by head coach Nick Lops.
Traveling to DuBois as the number 9 seed in the bracket, Mid-Atlantic Christian University from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Playing a tough schedule against a mix of USCAA, NAIA, and NCAA Division II opponents, the Mustangs earned themselves a berth in the national tournament. Offensively, they rank 4th in hits as a team, 6th in home runs, and are tied for 6th in stolen bases. 3 big-time players for MACU are junior outfielder Caleb Whitley, who has the 4th best batting average across the association to go with 27 runs batted in and 20 steals. Sophomore first baseman Jalen Lee has 27 runs batted in, and freshman Alex Miller carries a .370 average. Whitley also gets it done on the mound as he has started in 8 games for the Mustangs, while junior Dakota Jacobson and freshman Dalen Arrington have posted several strong outings for the Mustangs. Mid-Atlantic Christian is led by head coach Michael Lewis.
And the final spot in the Small College World Series is a contingent bid that will go to Bryant and Stratton Albany unless the PSUAC champion is anyone other than Penn State Du Bois or Penn State Mont Alto. The games are currently being played within the PSUAC, with the championship game held tomorrow at 3:30. Upon conclusion of that game, the final spot will be determined and our fields will be announced.
Let's now take a look at the first round matchups. Receiving a first round bye will be number 1 seed Penn State Du Bois and number 2 seed Cincinnati Clermont. Our number 3 versus number 6 matchup will be Penn State Mont Alto versus DeUville University. The 4 versus 5 matchup will be Miami Hamilton versus the Apprentice School. Our 7 versus 10 matchup will be Bucks County Community College versus either Bryant and Stratton Albany or the PSUAC champion if it is not Penn State Du Bois or Mont Alto. And the final first round game will be number 8 seed Southern Maine Community College versus the 9 seed Mid-Atlantic Christian University.
The 2022 USCAA Small College World Series will take place May 15th through the 19th in Du Bois, Pennsylvania. Both home run derbies and the awards ceremonies will be held on Sunday at Showers Field. Once tournament play begins, baseball will be hosted at Showers Field and Stern Field, located at City Park, while all softball contests will be played at Heindel Field. All of our participants will be lodged in the area hotels where there is plenty of restaurants and activities for our teams and fans to enjoy. If you're interested in traveling to support your team, log on to the USCAA tournament website, www.smallcollegeworldseries.com, for ticket, lodging, and travel information. Don't forget, you can watch all the games live by visiting the uscaa.com and clicking Watch Live, or by going directly to the USCAA Sports Network at uscaasportsnetwork.com. Single games can be streamed for only $8, while championships will be $10, or you can purchase an all-access pass for just $25, giving you access to every single game of the baseball or softball tournament. The USCAA's Small College World Series website serves as your one-stop shop for live stats, results, schedules, and all other items related to tournament play. Please make sure to also follow the USCAA on social media, which will keep our followers up to date on all the happenings from tournament play. We'd like to thank you for joining us tonight for the 2022 USCAA Baseball Selection Show. We look forward to seeing you in Du Bois next week for the Small College World Series. We'd like to thank you again for joining us and have a wonderful evening.